Hello friends, in the previous video we have seen that how we can install the template or the theme in the WordPress. Now we are going to discuss that based on our content and based on the available resources, services, how we can organize the content using the menu and submenu. Because for any web application, menu and submenu play a very important role which directs the user to reach the exact information in any web application. So in this video we are going to discuss mainly about how we can create the menu, how we can create the sub-menu inside the menu, and how we can add the content to it so that users can get the information accordingly. So let's get started and see how we can do this.
To any web application, first one has to define that what menu or sub menu going to be created, and for that one has to design the rough framework on paper or create one framework so that accordingly pages and menus can be created. So I take one example of my library or any library which is academic library or any kind of library, and we think that okay, we have some information which we need to organize on our web application which we are developing with the WordPress. So I assume that I have some library services which are functional in library, some library resources. I want to tell the users about my library, rules, regulation, the circulation hour, and all this. So in case I am going to design any website, so first I'll think about my content and then only I can proceed, because unless I am aware about my content, so I cannot develop the application in a logical way. So generally what happens, the WordPress also, like other content management system, provides the facility of adding the plugin, adding the theme, and adding the content to the different pages created. So in general, any website looks like divided into different block, and we align the things accordingly. So I take one example where I assume that the website look like this, and we arrange the information accordingly. So let us take like this is one website where this is header, and this portion is my left menu, this is my content page, and this is my sidebar which I'll be using to, let me take here search box, and then sidebar where I'll be using different widgets, and these widgets will beautify my page. And then at last we can have the footer where we write the copyright and other information who has designed. Here, if as per the template, you can divide it into the different blocks where you can write the paragraphs, paragraph 1, paragraph 2, paragraph 3. Likewise, we can divide the whole website into this way, and you can make it beautiful looking website. So, and one more, I'll be adding this here, and here I will I'll create the block. For example, I create 6 block. These will be my menu, like home, about, resources, services, useful link, and I'll add here contact. So you can see that it is nicely arranged and it looks beautiful also. Likewise, it has been arranged. Okay. So, for example, I have these menu. So I'll be creating the pages with these names, and later I will convert them into the menus and submenus. So let us go and see how we can create. So first you have to log in with your login credential. So I'll type my full address and WP admin. So it will directly take me to the page where I can log in. Yes, I am here now, and then I'll click on login. So when I click on login, it will connect me to the admin page, and here you can see at the left side there are many options like home, updates, post, media, pages, and each one has a different function that we will discuss later one by one. So in order to create the menu, we will come to the menu part later, which is under appearance tab. But first, as per our framework, we will create the pages. So you can click here all pages, and it will take you to the same window where the pages are created. So the first page already is there. The name of the page is sample page. So I'm going to change this. I'm not going to delete. I'm just going to change this as a home. Instead of sample page, I'll write it as a home page. So I need to create another page for home. I'll just change the name, and I'll change this name also, and I'll delete the content so that I can add my content later, and I'll just update it. So the home page is ready. Now I need to add the second page, that is the about. So this has to be added, and then we'll proceed. I take some different color so it will be visible. So let me go and create the another page by clicking add new. I can see the page is open, so I'll just write about, and I'm not going to touch anything. I'll simply click on publish, and one more page is created. But remember, while creating the pages, you need to give the order, else what will happen, every time the last one which you created with the order 0 will remain first. How it is, just see here. You just click on dashboard, widget site, and go and see. You see here the about has become the first one. So we need not to do like this. We need to change the order. So this will go as 1 because 0 is already allotted to home. So I'll just click on update button, and now if I refresh my page, so I can see the about next to home. So while creating the page, one has to think about it, else it will disturb the order of pages. Now the third page is the resources. Okay, let us go and create the resources. I'll just click on new. Okay, so I just create here resources, and then I'll change the order as 2 and click on publish. Remember, it starts from 0, 1, 2, so accordingly you have to create. And then next one, I'll add services. Okay, so let's go and create services, and here I'll add the 3, and then I'll publish it. Likewise, I'll create all the menus one by one. Okay, so I have created all the menus of my design framework, and I can see them here on the top of the WordPress page: home, about, resources, services, useful links, and contact us. So if I click on any button, it will show me the respective page. So far we have not added any content, so that's why it is not showing any information into the pages. Later we'll add the content and see how it is behaving. Okay, so it is home, about. So we have finished the menu portion. Now let us see, in case we have some resources like print, electronic, databases. So these are the main pages. If I click on resources, it will show me the page where I can see all the resources. But in case I want that this page should have the child page, so I call it as a sub page or child page. So how to do that? So let's go back to the admin page of the pages option, and here you click on add new, and for example you need to create under resources, suppose you want to create like print, then e-resource, then databases, then standards, and then for example CDs, DVDs, or online media. For example, I have these 5 resources which I want to put under resources. So let me take print resource. In this book, reports, hard copy, everything will come. And now the next very interesting thing is that where you want to make it, how to make it as a child page. You can see there is an option on the page, parent, and if you click on this, it will show all the name of your pages which you have created. And for example, you want to make print resource the child page of the main resource page, so you select this and publish it. So what will happen, this particular page, print resources, will become the part of, just refresh the page, will become the part of resources, and it will be considered as the child page of the main page resource. You can see here the child page has been added. Likewise, many pages can be added like print resources. Now the next page I create as a e-resource, and don't forget to change the order, because here also we need to follow the order, and it will become the child page of resources, and I publish it. So likewise you can create as many pages as you want. The next page I'm going to create is like databases. For example, I add one more page as a child page and I name it as a database. and then I'll put the order number 2 and make it the parent page of resource and publish it. So you can see that my page is published here, and now if I go and refresh my page, so I find all my child pages inside the resource pages, and these are my, you can say, not only pages, these are my main menus where I am integrating all the sub pages or child pages into the main pages. Okay, so we have seen in this video that how to add the page and how to add the child page, or in other word you can say how to add menu and how to add sub menu. But these are the pages only. Let us see how it can be converted into pages, into menus. Okay, so let us see how we can convert the pages into menus. So there is an option called appearance. Just you find there is an option menu. Click on this, and here you can create different types of menu. So far there is no menu created, so you can see that nothing is there. But suppose I need to create menu, so I'll just give it as a main menu and I'll create it. So once I create the main menu, I can see that all the pages which I created are functional now, means visible now. So under main menu, for example, I want to keep all, so I'll just select all, and I'll keep to main navigation and then sub menu, save menu. So my all pages will be added to the main menu, and let us go and refresh the page. And you can see that all the pages are created. Okay, so you can see that all the menus are added here, but can you see that it is not in the same order as we wish to have? So what we can do, see, after adding the menu, you don't forget to save this, because if you do not save it, what will happen? It will not take any effect on the page. And one more thing you might have observed, that under resources we added print resources, e-resources, databases, but all are coming as a individual menu. So let us go and arrange it. There is a very good feature in WordPress that you can simply drag and place wherever you wish, and the same order what you wish you can follow. So I'll just drag one by one, and you can see here everything is coming properly. So wherever I wish I can keep my menu, and then below the database I can keep the services. But still my purpose is not solved, because under resources print resource, e-resource and database should be my child page or sub menu. So what I'll do, I'll simply select this and drag little bit right. You can see that now it has moved to the next level of menu. So all these three menus have become the sub menu of resources. Now I click on save button. So once I click on save button and refresh my page, I'll find that my menus are rearranged and it is coming as I wish to have them in my menu list. So in this way we can create menu and sub menu and pages and child pages in WordPress blog. Hope this video will be useful in order to understand how to create menu and sub menu. Thanks for watching this video. Stay updated with Librarian Guide for more videos.